Welcome to the Morning Wood. I'm your host, John Heiss. I'm joined, as always, by my friend, the great Matt Modi. Everybody knows that the best time to start laying the wood to the books is in the morning, and that's what we're doing right now, just like we do every single morning on this show. So what you want to do is get subscribed, get the notifications on, and never miss another one of these shows for as long as your life, or as long as you live. While you're doing all that, let's see what we did yesterday, Matt.
As a team, how'd we do?
As a team, I'm looking at the graphics. I see some green, see a little bit of red. Walk me through what happened to you.
Yeah, well, Jokic got ruled out, so that wasn't really my fault that Jamal Murray or Jason Tatum didn't hit their rebounds. Granted, I think that honestly would have helped. Like you would think you'd be more rebounds to go around, no Jokic. But I did simulation after simulation, and it was based on Jokic playing. So like him getting ruled out last minute wasn't my fault. Luckily, the Melo ball did come through for us. But as a team, because we are a team here, we did make money yesterday.
Yeah, I had Bradley Beal, 20-plus points. I thought that was a lock. I mean, at plus 325, I'm taking that all day. I mean, it's plus 325, and it's Bradley Beal scored 20. He, I don't know, the first time I heard about him, he was 1 for 7. My buddy Brad said, not the best start. He's 1 for 7. Now, we were at basketball practice. I was out there volunteering, helping the youth of the community. So I didn't go. But, so that didn't work. But Quentin Grimes definitely had 4+ assists, plus 170. He actually had 6+ assists, which helped me cash a little 25 to win like a G-Bone parlay. But I'm not even going to bring that up because we didn't give that out on the show. So there's no reason to even talk about it here. Although I will tell you, the scorekeeper in Dallas was very generous on that last Grimes assist. I mean, he did pass the ball to the guy, but the guy, he took probably 4 dribbles and about 7 steps to get a layup. So, I mean, if that's an assist now, I think we stay in the assist market and go over. Just thinking out loud because I was like, wow, thank you, because that did cash the $1,000 parlay that I hit. Again, not bringing that up because it wasn't given on the show, but it did cash that. But I was just like, wow, I was hoping it was one of those situations where he keeps it. Do you know what I mean? Like the game over.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like, dude, don't take that away. Don't show it to me. But whatever. Let's move on. I'm gonna let you go first. I know you got a couple bangers, probably 3. So let's hear about all of them. Just one at a time. Why
of course, one at a time. We're gonna go with Isaiah Hartenstein over 11.5 rebounds, plus 100 odds at BetMGM. Even money for this makes no sense. This should be closer to minus 150, minus 160. Yeah. He's averaging 12.2 rebounds per game. So he averages over the number we're betting. He's hit 12 or more rebounds in 13 of 21 games. That's a 62 roughly % hit rate. So that checks out. The matchup against the Cavs is pretty good for guys like Isaiah Hartenstein, which basically means guys that are going to guard Jarrett Allen generally get a lot of rebounds. Makes sense. Jarrett Allen, he's not a stretch big. He's not going to scare you from the 3-point line. He's mostly going to stay in the paint, which means that if you're guarding him, you're closer to rebounds. Correct. 7 of 7. So that's a 100% hit rate of players with a similar rebounding profile to Hartenstein have hit the rebounding prop over, literally 7 of 7. And Jakob Poeltl had 19. Walker Kessler had 16. Clint Capella had 13. I mean, he's barely even getting double-digit rebounds these days. He got 13 against them. And even if you just look at the last centers, since November 29th, 12 of 15 centers, that's an 80% hit rate, have hit their rebound prop over against Isaiah Hartenstein. He's averaging over 21 rebound chances per game. We'll gladly take this for even money.
I like it. I'm going to move to another big man. I'm going to go Brook Lopez over 1.5 threes, plus 105 at FanDuel. I know what the haters are going to say. Slop. How can we back this guy again? Here's what I'm going to say. We can. We just can. Because these are our bets. We can bet on whatever the hell we want to bet on. We should never let any hater tell us what is or isn't a dumb bet, okay? Because even if it is a dumb bet, it's still our dumb bet, okay? But here's the thing, Matt. This isn't even that dumb of a bet. The Bucks are playing the Spurs on ESPN tonight. Everybody's going to be watching. And what they're going to see is why big men like the 3-ball against the Spurs. I'll admit, I don't know why they like the 3-ball against the Spurs. I just know they do. Last game, Nikola Vucevic took 9 threes against these guys. The game before that, Joker attempted 8 threes. The game before that, it was Joker again, taking 10 3-point attempts. Teams aren't even hiding it anymore, Matt. My guess is Lopez is going to take at least 7 3-point attempts tonight. He's definitely making 2. That's just how math works. This feels too right.
That's just math. You can't argue against math. So I like that. I'm going to stick in that same game. Give me Damian Lillard, 25 plus points, plus 140 odds at bet 365. I don't understand. Another situation, I just don't understand this line. I'm not going to quite say somebody should get fired over it, but they should have a stern talking to. He's scored 25 or more points in 16 of 28 games. That's about a 57% hit rate. Matchup against the Spurs is very good. They're bottom 10 in both guarding the pick and roll ball handler and in shots above the break 3-point shots hit against them, points via the above the break 3-pointer, bottom 10 in both. Obviously, that equates to how Damian Lillard scores his points. He loves to pull up from 3-point range, which is what the Spurs give up a lot of. I mean, he scored 25 points last game. He only played 26 minutes because they won that game by 24 points. That game is even remotely close. He's probably scoring 35, but we just need the 35 number in this one. It's not that big of a sample size, but Damian Lillard has played he's played 6 games against teams that are in the bottom 10, both guarding pick and roll ball handlers and above the break 3-pointers. He's hit 25 or more points in 5 of those 6 games. Just felt too right.
I like it. I'm a big Dame guy. I kind of hope he goes off tonight. Hopefully that game stays close. I think it will.
Yeah, it should.
But I'm going Carlton Carrington with my next bet. It's going to be over 4.5 assists plus 110 at DK. I'm basically only taking this because I like this kid's nickname. You just don't see a lot of Bubs on the street anymore, and it sucks. Yep. Still, this isn't just about a nickname. It's about dishing dimes. One thing the DC area has always had is guys that can sling a rock, and Bub is no different. The crazy part is we're getting him at a discounted number. 4.5 is crazy talk. Over his last 6 games, he's hit this number 5 times. The only time he missed was when he ended up with 4, so he was right there. I know the haters are going to say that Jordan Poole and Malcolm Brogdon could be back tonight, but whatever. People should understand that Poole is a shooting guard, and Brogdon likely comes off the bench. In fact, the last time that these 3 guys were in the lineup together, Bub finished with 6 dimes. So suck it, haters. All we need is 5. Feels right.
Suck it, haters. I love it. All right. You also went with somebody in your first play that didn't come through last time we took him. I'm going to do the same thing. I mean, it's 2025. It's the year of forgiveness. Everybody's saying that. Yes, exactly. Second chances. We're going to go with Malik Beasley, 20-plus points. I think to steal a phrasing from you, I think I cracked the code on this guy. When everybody likes him, you don't want to bet him. When nobody likes him, that's when he shows up because he scored 23 points in one of his last 3 games. But the 2 games that he went under, I'm pretty sure the entire universe was on his over. That was last week, January 3rd. He went 5 of 16 from the field, 1 of 10 from deep. Everybody loved him. The last game, even more people loved him. 1 of 10 from the field, 1 of 9 from deep. The game in between that, he made 6 3-pointers. He scored 23 points in one of the toughest matchups against the Timberwolves. So, like I said, I cracked the code on this guy. You just bet him when everybody's mad at him. It's a very good matchup. He scored 20 or more points in 4 of 6 games without Jaden Ivey, who's going to be out for this game. Going up against the Brooklyn Nets, who allow the fewest points per game to pick and roll ball handlers, the 4th fewest points per game off of screens, the fewest points per game off of dribble handoffs, but the 6th most points per game via spot up shooters, and the 8th most via transition. So they're really aggressive getting the ball out of out of players' hands, but they give up a lot of catch and shoot 3-pointers. Malik Beasley has scored some of the most catch. I think he's top 5. I got to write it down, but top 5 in terms of points off of catch and shoot in the entire NBA. He might even be number 1. And after having a horrible game last game, nobody's going to want to bet on this guy. That's when we dive in.
I like it. I'll be honest with you. I hate betting on Malik Beasley, but I think you might have cracked the code because that's when he's coming through. Because look at his game logs. I mean, the guy comes through. It's just every single time that I have him, he never comes through. So what you would do is flip the script, which we've done on the show a million times, and take him whenever we don't want to take him. Smart. All right, so that's going to do it for today. I'm pretty sure we just swept. I mean, I know both of mine hit, and I'm pretty sure all 3 of yours hit. It's tougher for you because you have 3, which is more than me, but it is what it is. If you want more from Matt Modi, go follow him right now on Twitter, @JediModi. If you want to watch him On YouTube, it's at Jedi Modi as well, so it's very easy to find. I'm Slop Rules. It's my channel. Hit the subscribe button. Get the notifications on. We're going live today at 4 p.m. We're going to build another banger parlay. We're going to use the tools at Odds Jam. We're going to find even more bangers. It's going to be crazy. We don't want you to miss it, so don't miss it. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.